Hi everyone, my name is Sandie Fredriksson and I have been asked by the incredible Future Dreams charity to make a short video for this wonderful self-care series that they're running. So a little bit about me. I am a certified health coach and natural food chef, and I'm the creator of the 8-week plan, Healthy Habits for Life, which is one-to-one coaching for busy women who want to feel fully supported in their journey to health and wellness. Most of my clients are women in their 40s and older, and they come to me for a variety of reasons, often to do with weight loss, managing symptoms of menopause. They've had enough of feeling tired all the time, often looking for strategies to improve sleep, questions about what supplements to be taking, or sometimes just simply looking for a kitchen detox and wanting to get some simple, healthy recipes under their belt. But I have this wonderful subset of clients who are very dear to me because they've either been through or are going through breast cancer. And of course, they have their medical team that's working hard to fix them, and they have their loved ones for all the emotional support. But there's this kind of middle area where they're looking for help with practical ways to improve their lifestyle and I guess future-proof themselves going forward, do everything they can to get well and avoid health issues in the future. I was diagnosed with breast cancer 6 years ago. I was 44 years old, and I ended up having a double mastectomy, chemotherapy, radiotherapy, and a tattoo on my nipple, my one and only tattoo. And I sort of reel those things off now very easily as my menu of things that I went through with breast cancer, but I don't want to minimize how difficult any of that was. And that journey is, I'm sure, going to be a familiar one to many of you. And if that is you and you're anything like me, I'm sure you were totally and utterly blindsided by your diagnosis. One minute you're living your life, and the next minute you're in a fight to stay alive. I remember sitting with my breast cancer nurse, Una, and I'd just been told that I was going to need to have chemo, and obviously I was devastated. And I asked her what's going to be the hardest thing that I should prepare myself for in this journey, thinking that she would maybe talk about weight gain, obviously hair loss, maybe how tired I would be going through treatment. And she looked at me and said, Sandie, the hardest part of this is going to be when the treatment is finished, when we stop holding your hand and you go back to your life and you need to take the reins and make changes to your diet and lifestyle. And I don't just mean speaking to a nutritionist or a dietitian, but actually doing the things, changing the way you prioritize your health every day for the rest of your life. I can remember her words so clearly when she said that to me. It was such a light bulb moment for me, actually, and a wake-up call in the hardest of ways. But, you know, I'd been living my life in this smog of complacency, had a kick-ass career in the city, and was single mum to twin boys. But, you know, I really thought I was doing a good job at life. And it took breast cancer at 44 for me to start paying attention to my body and my health. So I want to tell you about this bad habit I have and still have, and it drives my husband crazy. When I'm driving my car and you get that light that comes up to tell you that your petrol tank is empty, I always start convincing myself that I will be fine. Got a good 20 miles left in the tank yet. I'll just keep going and see how far I can go before I really have to fill up. I don't know if you do that. Do you do that? There's this niggling voice in the back of my head saying to me, don't be stupid, just stop, put some petrol in the tank, and that will mean you can stop feeling anxious and relax. But no, hey, I'm invincible. I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing on. So I think you know where I'm going with this analogy. For so many years, I lived my life this way, prioritizing everything else, rushing all the time and doing the bare minimum to sort of keep my tank full. And I want to give you this really important message, which we women we're fiercely strong creatures. We can do so much, but that doesn't mean that we should. And you don't get sick because you're weak. You get sick because you've tried to stay strong for too long. So I want to share 3 practical strategies with you today that you can start putting into your life straight away. And I don't mean later when the kids are older or next week or next month when you have more time. I really want you to get used to prioritizing your health and your needs every day. You can't pour from an empty cup is another analogy I like to use with my clients. So, okay, 3 practical strategies you can start using today. So firstly, I want you to start saying yes to less. I see you doing all that juggling, doing great at your job, running your home, taking care of your kids, trying to make everything perfect. But I want you to take on this new mantra or this new mindset. Saying no to something always means saying yes to something else. And that something else is usually you and your health. So saying no to something always means saying yes to something else. So second of all, I want you to practice this reframe, which is prioritizing your needs and your health is not selfish, it's sexy. So think of it as sexy. When you cherish yourself, you send a message to others and the universe that you deserve to be cherished. Think of it like a glass of water where others only get to drink from what spills over. That's not selfish. That's bringing the best version of yourself to those you love, those you serve, your clients, your colleagues, your friends. And it takes prioritizing your needs to be able to bring this best version of yourself to others. And lastly, I want to talk about this strategy, which is not just for people that have faced serious illness or dealing with the fear of cancer coming back, but also people that have never had that in their lives but worry that they might, which is what I call control the controllables. And I've just written an Instagram post on this, which you can go and take a look at. But what do I mean? The quickest way out of fear or anxiety is to take action. And when it comes to your health, you want to be looking at what is in your control. Are there things that you can be doing to have better quality sleep? Sleep is everything. It's so important. What about managing stress? Have you considered meditation, but you've never really done anything about it? What's the smallest minimum commitment that you could make this week that would mean you take steps towards that? Perhaps it's just downloading the meditation app or having a look around and seeing what the options are. So controlling the controllables. What is there in your life? We all know what we should be doing, right? But we're just not doing it. So pick something small, make a decision this week and look at what's in your control and take some action. So thank you to Future Dreams for inviting me on to make this video. And look, if you're feeling overwhelmed or you're interested in finding out what one-to-one support looks like, and how that can shortcut you on your journey to healthy living and give you a roadmap that fits in with your individual life, your unique life and lifestyle, reach out to me. You can contact me through my website or DM me on Instagram at The Healthy Habits Coach. Sending love.